Crystal, and welcome to The Crazy Life of Crystal. So I'm back with another video, and since you guys seem to enjoy my how-to videos, like the how to make my sea moss and elderberry smoothies and my sea moss and elderberry gel, I thought I'd keep that same energy. So a little different, but we're gonna stick with, you know, the sea moss thing because you guys know I love my sea moss. But I figured maybe everybody isn't a smoothie person, and maybe you wanted to try something different. Also, smoothies are more of a summertime thing, and it's getting cold. So for all of my tea drinkers, this is for you. So I was kind of in the midst of already making a batch when I thought, hey, let's make a video. So I've already gotten started, but basically what I typically do is I like to make about a gallon. So, you know, I like my alkaline or spring water. So that's what we'll be using, but I recycle my jugs and I'll pour my water into my pot, get it to a rolling boil, and we're gonna take our elderberry, this stuff right here, and fill it in this. And you can get the sea moss, which is the type of sea moss I use, and the elderberry, as well as this little tea holder, from your local health food store or my favorite, Amazon, because Amazon has everything. So yeah, those are the main ingredients, and we spice it up, give it a little flavor with clove, cinnamon, and of course honey. Yes. Okay, so I got my water boiling, and I'm gonna drop this in here because it's already full with the elderberry. But you know, like I said, I'm already a step ahead of the game. So I'm gonna let that boil. That'll be for my next batch. You probably won't see me make that next batch, but we'll pick up from here. So this right here is the already boiled up concoction with my elderberry and my clove and my cinnamon. Now with this, I would typically say just a gallon or so of, give or take, but get your pot pretty full, just not overflowing full, you know, leave room for it to boil, and then add in your elderberry. As it gets to a rolling boil, then you can add your clove and add your cinnamon. I don't measure it out. I just, you know, I really go by the aroma. If it smells good, it probably tastes good too, right? So with that being said, I usually wait to add in my sea moss and my honey once that's boiled, and I let it cool and I put into my blender. So that's where we are. We stop right there. This has cooled, so now it's time to add my sea moss, and I believe this is like 1/4 cup, the scooper. It was all the way down in there. I'm running low. Okay, so we're gonna take, probably gonna do 2 scoops of my sea moss. Sea moss is used like a thickener, so, or thickening, so you don't want to use a lot because then you're gonna have gel. So the sea moss, to me, in the tea kind of reminds me of, you know, like a creamer, or you know how you put cream in coffee, or some people put cream in their tea. It puts like a little smooth white, you know, foam at the top. So it's really good. Now, like I said, everything with me is to taste. I'm making this particular batch for someone who is diabetic, and like I said, if you haven't caught my last video on the sea moss gel or my sea moss and elderberry smoothies, and I suggest you go check those out because I really get into the benefits of the sea moss, but also in the gel video, the elderberry, because I use elderberry to sweeten up the sea moss. So the elderberry helps for boosting the immune system, helps for colds and things like that. But the sea moss is really good just overall well-being and health, but it definitely helps with diabetes. It helps with high blood pressure and inflammation, like arthritis and different things like that. Combats heart disease, helps fight against cancer, just all that good stuff. But like I said, check out my other videos and it'll go more into detail. So being that I am using or making this tea for someone who has diabetes, I'm not going to use as much honey. They can add however much they want, but you know, we're going to be sparing with the honey. But it just gives it just a little bit of sweetness to it. And of course you have the spices already in there, so that adds a little bit of spice to your life. And I'm gonna need to plug in my blender, huh? All right. So yeah, we put that in there and so once we're all blended up, this is our results. Ooh. So you definitely can see the sea moss and the foam. So you can let that settle or what have you, or you can go ahead and pour. It would be probably best to have a funnel on hand, especially if you're using one of these jugs. And I store these in the refrigerator, so you can take it out, pour it daily, and put it in the bowl. Put it on the stove to boil, or pop it in the microwave. You know, microwaves probably isn't the best option, but of course it's the quickest. But the foam will settle and it'll turn back to, it's like a deep purple color, but once you heat it back up, you'll get your foam again, so no worries. And we fill her up. Oh my gosh, you guys, and it is so good. Like, I really catch myself drinking about at least 2 or 3 cups a day. It helps with your energy level, so this would be great to take the place of coffee. Definitely a healthier choice. And also, it helps with your metabolism. So if you're trying to lose weight, this would be great for you. And so yeah, it looks like, and you have to take into consideration when you're making this that, hey, when you're boiling, it's going to evaporate. So probably going to need just a little bit more. So it's a good thing I'm making another batch. It looks like I'm going to be making quite a few batches, but to get what I need. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, you know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys try it and you enjoy the sea moss and elderberry tea. And like I said, just get into sea moss, okay? Get into elderberry, especially with, you know, today's pandemic and everything that's going on. Really need to focus on boosting our immune system. But for everything else, get into sea moss. It's very versatile. You can use it, like I said, smoothies. You can use it to cook with, putting it in soups and all different types of things. And now you know how to make tea. So thanks guys for watching. Till next time.